Tyler, can you put your camera? There you go. Hey.
How's it going, everyone?
Good. And Vlad is there also. Awesome.
Hello, everyone.
There you go. All right. So we've got some, that's good. 3 minutes late. I'm just going to repost here. We'll wait a bit just to get like people joining in, because I see there's a lot of people still on YouTube.
Yeah, maybe we should
Yes,
put on Reddit also some posts.
Okay. And I think this would be an efficient way to do the AMAs live via Telegram. So basically, you can just record them here and post them on YouTube later. So,
all right.
Considering that the most of the community is here on Telegram, I guess it's easier for them to join via Telegram as opposed to YouTube. I'm not sure if you guys can hear us okay. Just let us know. We just want to make sure that... Okay.
Can you guys hear us?
We hear you okay.
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
There you go. That's great.
Awesome. Yes,
all right.
That's good.
Okay, so we'll start. So this is our third AMA. It's our first one of the year, 2022. So it's going to be reflection year. I'm pretty sure about that. And our team is growing right now pretty fast. I would like to present you guys to a new member of our team, our new chairman, Tyler. Hey, how's it going, Tyler?
How's it going, everyone?
All right, so hear you out. We're listening.
Very good. No, I'm excited to be a part of the team. It's going to be a great year for 2022. My background is in the banking and public company, actually regulated cannabis space. And I'm really here to advise, bring some structure to the Reflecto team and really add different values that certain companies would have and really get a nice corporate format for how we're trying to attack the marketplace. There's a lot of different strategies out there that we're seeing by a lot of different coins, but really it's all about formulating strategy and structure around what we're trying to do. We've got a lot of really exciting updates today, and I'm looking forward to being a part of this team and carrying this coin forward with everyone. Again, I bring about 7 years of public company experience and 10 years of business acumen to the table. We are really looking to again, provide a foundation and a groundwork for this community and for this token. We're starting by having regular meetings here as an executive team, as well as marketing and strategy meetings to, again, formulate that structure and build what we're trying to achieve, which is something beautiful, guys. So thank you.
All right, welcome aboard. It's going to be great. So we had a lot of questions, like when the marketing's going to start. Well, it's starting right now. I've been working on the plan. It's going to be released to the team sometime this week because it's important for a strategy plan that really pinpoint specific audience, and because it's all our money. So it's my money, it's everybody's money. So like every penny is going to be spent wisely. So that, like right now we're going to start, we're doing some press release that's going to be getting out. They're already approved. So they're going to be targeting different countries, but we have like in the States. So we're going to have a lot of, the press release going to be spread a lot from the States. We also triggered Russia. It's a big market also, and also Brazil. So we're going to have in Russian and in Portuguese. We are also, we did some QIC, because to do some banner, you have to do some QIC with the companies. So we rent a around all the companies, and we've been approved. So the banner is going to be pushed this week also. Just to let you know, we're going to go on PooCoin. So we're going to have a banner on PooCoin, and we'll also check CoinGecko and other stuff to make sure that everything goes accordingly. We get shown very well there. We and also the way that because we need more volume right now, and it's fun to see the foundation that we have right now, because we've been holding 7,000 holders for over a month. We have some people who sell a bit, but it's not much. So now it's time to build a house on top of that foundation. It's very solid. We've got, like, it's fun just to see who's there, you know, like we got, like, every time we got Shelly, we got Mohammed, we've got Mason, we've got Russ. It's all the same people. So we have a big, strong community right now. So now we're going to use a technique that is called funnel marketing. So we're going to do a brand awareness for now. So we're going to target much people. Then they'll come to our webpage. And by the way, our webpage, it's going to be, we're going to do some improvement on our page. We're going to make it more efficient, new design, new layouts and stuff. So it's going to be more friendly. It's going to attract more people also. And then when we get the people in, now we need to keep them and invest. So that's the technique that we're going to use. So it's very micro marketing that we're going to use to target the more people. Like I'm saying, it's our money. Like just saying, for the ads that we're putting, if I pay with my Crow, we get 2%. So I'm taking that 2%. It's more money that goes back in the marketing. So we need to focus on that. So that's what we're doing. We're also gonna launch soon on our webpage, and it's gonna be like, if you guys want to go, it's important, like, go on our YouTube page, like our YouTube page, share it. I just opened an account with TikTok. So we're going to do some small video also on TikTok. We have 28 followers. We don't have a video yet, but we've got some followers. So we'll work on the video that's going to be released soon. And it's all going to be like tutorial. It's important to really understand what is crypto. Because we get asked the same question over and over. What's API? What's ROI? What's dividend? What's reflection? How do we claim? How do we get more people? So everybody is going to be able to see all those videos, and those videos will be shared YouTube, and it's all going to be linked to our webpage. So that's how we're going to start building up our marketing strategy. So we're starting right now, and I'm very looking forward to get that started as soon as possible. It's going to be awesome. We're really dealing, it's very, like, I've been in marketing for a long time, and I don't see that kind of business in the other tokens. We're really, we are a company, we are a community, and it's fun to see that there's almost no FUD on our platform. So it's going good. I really like that. And some people, they've seen we're releasing a game soon. So right now we're working on a teaser video that we're going to share on the platform. So you're going to have a bit of teaser for the game that's going to be coming up. And we're going to do a contest because we have some names in head stuff, but we would like to hear from the community to get your perspective and what kind of name that we should name that game. So when you're going to see the teaser, you're going to have a good idea of the game that's going to come up. So that's it, guys, for the marketing. I'll keep you posted on the marketing. Like you'll see when we'll post something, if we have a banner that's going to be up and stuff, it's going to be shared on all the platform, all the social media because it needs to be add up together. So that's it for now for me. So I know we have some questions. Do you want to start with a question, Tyler?
Absolutely. Happy to start asking these questions. All right. The first question that we have from the community is, how can we change the Sheba Binance peg to BUSD or USDT?
Okay, well, I'll jump in with that one if it's okay. So actually, Sheba is usually an Ethereum token. It's on the blockchain from Ethereum. So what we're using, it's a peg. So it's like a bridge that is on the Binance. So if you want to exchange it, you can either change it on PewCoin or on PancakeSwap. And I use crypto.com. So what I do is you have to make sure that you're sending your coin to a Binance address. So I'm using micro address and I select receiving Sheba. I just click on my BSC, my Binance blockchain, and I send it there and I switch it, and it's free. It's totally free. I sell them back and they give me USDC, and I can add it and put it directly on my card. Oh, it's not there. I thought it was just beside me. So that's how I change my my Sheba. But I love Sheba also, so I keep some on the side. If it goes up, we'll make more money with that one.
Awesome. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. Next question is, any chance to get a swapper on the decentralized app? And this would be for the purpose of direct BNB to Reflecto purchases.
I guess when we'll release that DEX, then we will have also swap functionality. So yeah, it will be in first quarter.
Awesome. Next question that we have from the community is, can we get daily Reflecto tweets showing how much we have rewarded each token and how much Sheba we have burned?
Yeah, we already started. I know Vlad is sharing some, but it would be nice if we can make like a formal design, like every day, just like posting. We gave BUSD that much, Sheba and everything, and also like burning, because we're also burning Reflecto and we're doing it manually.
Yeah, and we have like now new designer on board, so he can help us with those posts as well.
Yes, and as Vlado said, we hired a new designer and he'll be designing those kind of social media posts for all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. We just want to make sure that we cover them all, and yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, and we're gonna give like a constancy on what we're gonna do. You'll see that like all the design will be changed a bit, and that's the trending that we're gonna use for the marketing. So because we want to create like brand awareness, so it always needs to be constant.
Yes, exactly.
Love it, guys. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The next question we have is, it's a pretty long question here. Here we go. Can we please get a direct buy swapper on the site like EarnHub? EVERGROW has a swapper too, but this individual noticed that it's like a built-in PCS. The EarnHub swapper gives no option for slippage like the EVERGROW swapper. And this individual says that he or she likes that because they just want to connect the wallet to hit swap, not mess with slippage and have to deal with error messages.
Yes, so our also like swap will not have that slippage. Everything will happen in the backend side, so it will be much easier to use.
Yes, it will be automated.
Great, appreciate that. Can we add 1% back into tax and use only for the Sheba burn? The comment after that would be, this will attract far more Sheba holders and even Sheba whales.
Currently, it's not possible because contract is already deployed and it's not like mutatable. It's not possible to change, but we can create some automation on the backend side and create it more automated.
Awesome. Next question we have. Oh, anyone
sorry
else?
to interrupt you, Taylor. I'm not sure if maybe Vlada if you would like to mention this as well. Like if we want to make certain changes to the contract, like some significant maybe improvements, updates, and whatnot, then in certain cases the contract would have to be pretty much relaunched, so to speak.
Yeah, that's correct.
That's a good point, Zel. Okay, thank you. Any other comments on that question?
No, I think that would be all. Unless we want to implement some significant changes that would maybe increase the price of Reflecto to God knows what, then maybe that relaunch of the token could be a good idea, so to speak.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Next question we have from the community is it a possibility to apply for trust certificates from rug seekers or Spywolf to signal the trustworthiness of Reflecto to new investors?
Yes, we can. I'll check on that. I took note. I went to see their website, so I'll see how it works with them. There's also there's one that I'm always use because like I invest in other tokens. I've been in crypto for a while now, and I use a coin sniffer. I like that platform. You can just pin the address and it's going to tell you if it's a rug pull or like their liquidity is totally 100%. They can have their liquidity. Like us, we have like 10 years liquidity locked. So it's money that's locked there. We can't take it off. It's there. So this is something that it's good for Reflecto.
I like that. Next question that we have is, when can we reasonably expect the release of the Gasless wallet? Are we reserving marketing for when this utility is about to release and for release to target Sheba again?
Well, I think the Gasless wallet will be released ASAP, sooner rather than later. So we're expecting the release pretty soon. I can't really say the exact date because we want to make sure that it works properly across all web browsers, mobile devices, and so on. But we are going to probably start testing of the Gasless wallet during next week at some point. But as always, we're going to keep you posted. We are our official social media channels, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. But expect it soon. So, but like I said, we just want to make sure that it works properly 100% so you don't experience some major issues, and we also want to make sure to do the testing part efficiently as well.
Yeah, and there's going to be press release also that's going to accompany the when's going to be the release. Yes.
One good news is that we have almost completed all of its APIs for the Gasless wallet on the backend side, and we're currently connecting APIs with the front end side. And most of the user interfaces and user experience screens have been completed. Obviously, we'll be making some changes and improvements to the user interface as well for version 2 and so on.
Can you explain what API means? What it stands for?
It's application programming interface. So basically you build functionalities on the backend side, on the server side, so to speak, that usually send information to the front end side. And when you connect those two, then you have a 100% fully working application. We're also going to create a progressive web application for Gasless Wallet, meaning that you'll also be able to install it as a standalone app to your mobile device. So basically, it's like a regular mobile app, just it's installed from your native browser on your mobile device. So it's also easy to use it. You'll have an icon on your phone, and you can pretty much do anything you would do when you visit the website on your computer or regular browser via your mobile phone. The same thing we did for Reflecto decentralized app. However, in this case, it will be more useful to have progressive web app for the Gasless wallet. So yeah, I just want you to know that that's the plan for the version 1. So yes, that's all when it comes to the Gasless wallet.
Awesome.
Good.
Unless Vlado would like to add more stuff, more info in regards to the wallet.
Yes, we created also that DevOps, so we will be now with that able to like very fast release new versions because everything is automated. Any change on the code will automatically be updated on first on the dev server where we will do the test, and then after we see everything is okay, we will push the code into the production, which will also be like new release for application. And if everything is automated, the new releases will come very soon. So I expect every maybe second week or first week, every week maybe, or second week, we will have some release or some feature.
So basically, it will be easy to push and upload new features to the wallet.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go to some sort of cumbersome processes and so on. All you have to do is just write the functionality, test it, make sure that it works fine. And with just one line of code, you'll be able to see it live pretty much.
Awesome. Any other comments or any other words to that?
No, I think we have covered the most important aspects of the Gasless wallet. Yes.
Perfect. We'll move on to the next question here. Explain the process of burning Shiba Inu using BEP20 token.
It is currently manual process, but as I said, we will be able to like automate it later, maybe from back inside. So we basically just from marketing wallets, we purchasing Shiba as we getting new holder and sending to the burn wallet, and that's how it's working currently.
Awesome. Okay. Next question we have here is, in relation to the Gasless wallet, where will the buy volume be shown?
In terms of if users will be able to see data within the Gasless wallet, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of decode that question myself. I think you're on it there, Zell.
Mm-hmm. Well, considering that it's pretty much user interface feature, I guess we can add that to the Gasless wallet as well, so people will be able to see that information easily. So we haven't really thought about that option, but I guess we can add it as well. So that shouldn't be an issue.
Awesome. I love it. How is the Gasless wallet going to attract other token holders? Will it facilitate Gasless transactions for other coins or only Reflecto?
Do you want to take that, Vlado?
Yes, so I think wallet will bring in new holders which are not like familiar with all that process, like MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and like currently which are wallet on the market, because it will be very easy to use. Basically, like any traditional application, they will just need to register and start using it. So we will be able, with new videos which Eric will create, and we will be able to attract people which are not currently in the crypto space.
And there's going to be also video, like tutorial, that's going to show how to work with the wallet.
So it's basically like traditional web applications where you have to enter your email address, your password, confirm your information via your mobile phone, activate your account via your personal email address, and you'll be able to access Gasless wallet features. And I think that's important, especially for newbie investors, people who are not familiar with MetaMask and many other crypto wallets. So it's a more of a traditional approach to using our Gasless wallet.
And we're going to have seed phase.
Sorry, Eric, what did you say?
We're going to have like the wording, like the 12 seed phrase.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
How will
And
other?
that's always good to keep. Don't lose them.
Yeah,
It's
it's
funny. There's
important,
one
man.
guy he's got 5,000. No, he's got 560,000 Ethereum locked in the wallet. It's been there for 20 years. It's like 20 billions, I think, right now.
And I
And
want to
it's
stress
not
one.
activated, so so you have to keep your seat.
And I think I want to stress one more thing, which is like really important. Don't share your secret phrases with anyone else. So we won't be looking for those secret phrases, and make sure not to share it, because otherwise you'll just lose your funds. And we noticed a lot of Facebook Reflecto scam groups. They're just trying to take your money. They're presenting themselves as us, and we're never going to ask for that kind of information. So just make sure that you keep it safe, and don't share it with anyone, not even with your own mother. So
Yeah,
that's important.
there's no such thing as activated a wallet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and
So
it's funny.
like
I have a funny story. Like
yeah.
last week, I've been approached by a guy who was telling me that he was working for Reflecto.
Well, that's interesting. What happened? So he
Well, I
wanted
say
to
I'm working for Reflecto, so I don't know you. So
when did you get hired? So yes, that's funny. So yeah, these things happen on a daily basis. So just be careful.
Yeah, please make sure, let everybody knows there is no such a thing as Reflecto support line on Twitter, because there's a lot of them. And if you see it, please report and block, because if we don't, they just, go everywhere. I get messages all the time, but I report and block. There is no such a thing as Reflecto support line.
Yes, exactly. And most of our social media channels have a Reflecto coin as a handle. So that's our official handle. So if you see something that is different to that, just make sure that that's not us. So, and we're going to also introduce all of our employees here via live AMAs on our Twitter accounts and so on. So we don't have, like our community member just said, we don't have support groups and those kind of things. So be careful.
Just one more component to that question. I just want to make sure that we address. So coins other than Reflecto, as far as gasless transactions are concerned, will they be gasless as well? That's kind of the second part of that question.
For other tokens, or?
Yes, for non-Reflecto tokens, it's kind of the part two to that question. Yeah.
Yes, so for Reflecto token, they will be gasless, but if other tokens which support that type of transactions, that we will support, of course, for them as well. For example, there is DAI stable coin. If that coin is imported into the wallet, we will have gasless transaction for DAI as well.
Awesome. Cool. Next question is really related to, it looks like the burns. So why are the burns so infrequent? Are they automatically generated or only when they're manually activated?
well, everything's manually burned.
Yes.
And it's Vlad that does that, the burning directly.
Okay. Last question to that are the tokens bought and then burned, creating reflections for holders?
Vlad, can you answer that one?
Sorry, could you repeat the question? I didn't hear.
Yes. Are the tokens bought and then burned, thus creating reflections for holders?
I'm not sure I did understand the question.
So basically,
yeah, they come from the marketing wallet. So when we buy Sheba and we burn it.
Yeah, so those are reflections which are burned through marketing wallet, like percentage.
Okay. Yeah.
Percentage-wise, yes.
Perfect. Moving on here. Next question. Can we have a white paper for our USD, the stablecoin?
Are we going to have our white paper for our stablecoin, or?
I said, can we
Yes.
have one?
Yes, we will create one, and we will also make like press release as soon as we add those utilities which lend to that like stablecoin.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome. And is there a planned blockchain? I suppose that means a blockchain dedicated to Reflecto.
Same thing as Sheba created its own blockchain, right? Well, honestly, we haven't really thought about that, but it could be an option in the near term, in the future anyways. I'm not sure what Meta thinks of that. Well, we have a lot of things on our plate that we're currently working on, and we just want to make sure that we complete our Q1 milestones first, and then we can make new announcements, changes, improvements, and maybe adding our own blockchain as well in the future. So that's an interesting idea to consider. I've read news that Sheba implemented its own blockchain, so I haven't dug into deeply, but yeah, that's an option.
And that's great too, Zell. I mean, really, again, like it is about what we have in front of us and really hitting these milestones for Q1. That is really about sort of the structure that we are formulating for Reflecto, and really, again, setting realistic milestones and goals ahead of time. Such a blockchain, a white paper and whatnot. These are things that we can certainly look at for the better of the community. It's just a matter of really the timing and strategy around how we execute that.
Yes, exactly. I know that people who are in crypto are eager to make money as soon as possible. Just a lot of projects are hyping their own projects, but we just, other than just shelling out pure hype with no results, I don't think it will be beneficial for all of us, at least in the long run. So we just have to balance those two. Announcement. We have something to announce, update you about our progress, and so on. We just want to stay away from empty words, hype, and whatnot. So I think that that's important if we want to have a success in the long run.
Yeah, that's it. We need an organic growth that we have right now. We've got the foundation right now. Now we just have to target and get some new holders. And
yes, exactly.
Because it's passive income. It's so great. We're gonna explain on like tutorial that you're literally making money.
Yes.
And right now I'm living out my reflections.
Yes, exactly. And also we are the first token which implemented a couple of rewards in different currencies, and we have a 100% working contract. And I've noticed that some other tokens that are trying to achieve something similar have had issues implementing that. So, and of course, I understand that there are a bunch of other tokens that are just rewarding you BUSD, but I think we are unique in that regard. On top of that, we are also able to change certain coins if needs be. So if something's not working for us, then we can easily change that as well. I mean, I'm not saying that we're going to do that, but I'm just saying that's a feasible option.
It's great to have that versatility, and I think that's really part of the flexibility that we have to kind of pivot and move with the industry in that way, and really, be able to deliver value to our holders and to our community at the end of the day.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, well, 100%. That's the difference. We're on top of it, like we'll adjust accordingly to what needs to be done to Reflecto being success.
Yes, exactly. And we want to thank you all, guys. You've been amazing, all of our investors, and I think we have a loyal community.
Absolutely. The next question is, why is my EVERGROW coin and BUSD never dropped since the introduction of Sheba? I get my Sheba regularly and up to 3 times now. Okay. So yeah, go ahead, guys.
So the question is, they're having issues with receiving EVERGROW tokens only, right?
And BUSD, but they are regularly receiving Sheba, it seems.
That's an interesting issue. I think maybe Vlad, would you like to take that and maybe give us some background?
I'm not sure. Maybe they don't have a lot, like enough reflection to cover the gas, or I'm not sure till maybe he can send us address and we can inspect in details. But I noticed that many members getting like all reflections. Like,
but what I do, what I do personally to trigger my reflection is I buy just a small amount of Reflecto every day. I buy like 0.0001. I get my reflection. They get automatically in my account.
Maybe he also have very small amount of Reflecto. I don't know.
It could be, yeah.
Yes, that could be an issue. But obviously, you can get in touch with us, and we're going to look into that as well, for sure.
Awesome. All right, let's move on to the next one here. Could you please elaborate on the marketing plan to help drive volume up as utilities are launched?
Yes, well, like I was saying earlier, it's the way that we're going to trigger the marketing to get more people. It's all small details that's going to be important at the end. It's really targeting the right audience. Ukraine is a huge marketing. India, it's a huge marketing. We've got a good foundation, like I was saying, but we need India also. So we need to find some influencer that's going to do videos over there, and also like press release in India, in magazines over there. So it's all part of the marketing plan right now that we need to like get our plan very structured so we target the most people that we can in the right places. It's funny, you know, like everybody thinks that United States is the big holder from crypto, but it's not. It's only and a funny fact is like there's only 3.9% of the world population that's into crypto. So there's room to get more holders, that's for sure. And as a passive in-coin token that we receive money, it's a good investment.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Oh, great answer, Eric. What is the roadmap for marketing for Reflecto in the next 2 months? I think PooCoin ads are super visible to many people. Can we start advertising there? More marketing to Sheba Army will also be great as well.
Yeah, like we were saying, there's banners that's going to be released. We're just working on finalizing some details in the banner. Everything's been approved. So yes, there'll be some on PooCoin. There's going to be some on other platform also. And they're going to be released sometime this week. So it's going to be shared on the social media. Don't worry about that. I'll be super happy to take screenshots and share them.
Awesome. Great answer. As it relates to the stablecoin RUSD, what makes it better than BUSD?
I would say like utilities which will add to it, but I cannot still reveal that part as well. And of course, I can tell some detail. We will like add it to Reflecto probably as one more reward.
I love it. I love it. Perfect. More to be disclosed. Stay tuned, everyone.
Yeah, and RUSD stands for Reflecto USD.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
Like BUSD stands for Binance USD.
Yeah. Cool, guys. Next question is, let's see, what will iMenu be about later this year so everyone can understand, including new Sheba investors? Basically,
this year, what is the focus on iMenu, and how does that attract Shiba investors?
I think the primary purpose of iMenu integration is Reflecto. So we just want to make sure that it drives the volume up of the Reflecto token. And I think obviously when that happens, we're going to bring in more people from modern reward tokens as well. And I think the key thing here is to actually drive up that volume. And iMenu is just one of our utilities that is going to help us drive that volume up. So it's not specifically targeted to SHIB investors, but Reflecto as a whole.
Perfect. Great answer. This one is a comment, not a question. It says, your team has done amazing work so far, and when you say you will do something, you do it. And no BS. Very much appreciated. We trust you guys. This one is not a question, just a comment. We can't wait for a great year, 2022 for Reflecto. So good work, team.
Thank you. Thank you guys. Much appreciated.
Next question. This one is a question, and I think we touched on it a little bit, but if you guys just want to do a just quick little overview here, explain how the Gasless wallet works, just on the surface.
On the surface is pretty much you'll be able to send Gasless transaction wherever that's supported. So you'll have a front-end application where you can log in pretty much easily. Enter, like I said, all you have to do is enter your personal email address, password, and then your phone number as well. You'll have to authorize your phone number with the PIN. And then activate it via your personal email address as well. And voila, you'll have access to the Gasless wallet dashboard. It has a pretty straightforward functionalities in that regard. Drop-down menus, input fields where you will be able to pretty much select tokens, and just with one click of a button, you'll be able to send that transaction. So it will be super easy to use it, both via desktop as well as mobile devices, like a progressive web app, which is similar to regular mobile apps.
Great answer. Move on to the next question here. See, okay, the comment is that a lot of people or a lot of groups have done games already. Our team is very creative. So with that being said, what other unique utilities are we looking to bring to the table to help generate volume later this year?
Like we said multiple times, we have published all of our planned utilities on our website, at least for the time being, and I think we just want to make sure to finalize those first before we just move on to the other ones. So we'll see. It still needs to be planned out in detail, and you don't want to have a lot of things in your hand, because otherwise we'll be at risk or just losing everything. So you need to make sure that initial utilities that have been planned a month or so ago are completed, and then we're going to make plans for more utilities eventually. But first things first, we just want to make sure that Gasless wallet works fine, 100%. Make sure that APIs are finalized as well for iMenu. We want to make sure that the game is great and that it works 100% across many devices. And obviously, you'll be able to make more money that way. So I think that these 3 or 4 key utilities are important to our success as well. And I think that's more than enough, at least for the time being. I'm not sure what you guys think and what are your thoughts in that regard. But I think that we have to focus on those first to finalize them 100%.
Great. Okay. This next question is in, again, relation to the Gasless wallet that's coming out here. Do we need to keep linking our Trust wallet or other wallets to the Gasless wallet so that we can see our balances? And if not, then how can we transfer everything to our Gasless wallet without incurring additional fees?
That's an interesting question. Do you want to take that, Plato?
If there will be a possibility also to import accounts inside our wallets, so it will be easily like importable like any other wallet there.
With your keys.
Yeah,
with your private keys. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's correct.
We have created backend APIs for that, so we need to connect them with the front end side now for importing your accounts.
Awesome.
And also, I just want to, while we're talking about wallet, I just want to, we've contacted Trust Wallet. Everybody's asking for when logo. We need 10,000 holders, active holders, to get the logo in the wallet. With the marketing, we're working on this, so we're gonna get more holders, and soon the logo will be in the Trust Wallet. But the important for now, it's more the amount that shows in your Trust Wallet.
Exactly. We have tried to upload our logo to Trust Wallet. However, our application got rejected because it's sort of an automated process. So it's being done via their application. So when they try to scan your project and they see that you don't have 10,000 holders, it's automatically declined. So there's not a workaround to that, so to speak. So you just have to do it. And basically, I think that's a new requirement from Trust Wallet. I think last month they required at least 25,000 holders, and I think they increased it to 10,000, just like Eric just said.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we're getting there. I hope we'll hit 10,000 marks soon.
Awesome. Another question in relation to the Gasless wallet. What are other things that can be done to the Gasless wallet aside from strong rewards and purchase tokens? Is it connected to Pancake Swap? Can we trade there and on similar platforms?
Yeah, we will be able also to connect to different contracts as well, so it is possible.
Yes, correct.
Awesome.
We will not be able, for example, there will not be a reason to connect maybe direct with Pancake Swap, but we can, for example, use their router and make swaps directly with our wallet.
Great.
Exactly.
Eric, you touched on this a little bit earlier. This question is saying, can we get an update on the game you are building, like what kind of game it is, what coin can be earned from it, vice versa, and what do we need in order to play it?
Well, right now we're still working on it. There's going to be the teaser that's going to be probably released this week for the game. We don't want to say too much right now, but it's going to be revealed along the way. Right now, we need a strong name for the game. So with the teaser, when you'll hear the sounds and see, it's going to be vague, the images. It's blurry because we can't show the design, but that will go along the way, and the game will be revealed soon.
Awesome.
Yes.
Let's see here. Next question starts with a comment here. It says, we are overtaken by newly built tokens, and we see no progress in the marketing part of the token, which is truly based on trading volume per day. What are you guys really planning to do to increase holders and traders in the next days to come?
Mm-hmm. Well, like I was saying, it's the marketing that's going to do the difference. We just need to target the right audience, and that's what we're working on right now.
Absolutely. And it also comes with communication, everyone. So with structure and strategy, communication is key, and really developing these internal communications, external communications to the community, such as we're doing right now, rather. It's going to be crucial to really guide the whole project forward and build that holder base, the volume that we're looking for. And I think that, we're building up a great level of communication and structure here, and this is really only the beginning. 2022 is young, everyone, so get ready for a good year. Yeah,
it's going to be the year for the reflection tokens. I can tell you that.
I think there was a lot of adoption last year just in crypto in general, and really a lot of education. And there's further education that's needed, you know, to the masses who really are curious about cryptocurrency, but really not adopting it quite yet. And the reflection token, I believe too, Eric, it is the year of the reflection token. It's where people start getting educated more on different ways of deriving passive income.
Yeah, and with our tutorial that we'll do, it's going to help people to get attracted to Reflecto.
Love it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've answered the next couple questions. Are there any other comments that you guys wanted to make on the stable coin, when we expect it to be released, and any other additional benefits that we wanted to mention with regard to the Reflecto USD coin?
I can tell just that we tested the stability and it worked currently everything correctly, and we're now working on adding utilities to it. That's currently what I can tell about that. As soon as we create something, like finish with development, then we will do also release, like we will put on media, on our Twitter and our media, social media.
I like it. The next one is more of a comment than a question. This user is suggesting a cross-chain decentralized exchange in the near future. Do you guys want to comment to that?
Yeah, that's an interesting idea, of course. We are always open to new ideas, and I think that could be a possibility as well. I'm not sure what do you think, Vlado?
Yeah, of course, we are open for idea, but as you said before, we want to concentrate first on our utilities that we currently building, and after that we can also maybe like think about some other features and utilities to add.
Yes, we don't want to spread too thin.
Yeah.
So.
Great. A couple more questions here that have been submitted prior to the AMA. This individual was on another Telegram channel where they asked why this group locked liquidity just 365 days while similar projects lock for longer. Is there an advantage to locking liquidity 365 or longer?
Well, it's a security for the community.
Yes, exactly.
The devs can't go away and leave with the money. Like I've been in crypto for a while, and trust me, guys, I've been rug pulled a couple of times, and it's bad when you want to. Like I've invested in one token $500, and it's now worth 2 cents, and I can't even take it my 2 cents. It's locked there.
Yes, exactly. So
yeah, so it's a security for the community.
Exactly, and that way you can tell if it's a project legitimate or not. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that a project that has its liquidity locked for 365 days only is a rug pull or something, but I guess it instills more trust into the community when you have it locked for so long. So people are just kind of more relaxed. I mean, most people are not even familiar with liquidity and whatnot, and we can assure you that the longer liquidity is locked, I think it's more beneficial for crypto community members. So wherever they want to invest their token, obviously, but I think it should be flagged wherever you see that some tokens liquidity is locked for a very short amount of time. So.
Or not even locked at all.
Yes, exactly.
I was going to say, or not even locked at all. And one of the advantages for us is how long our contract is locked for. It's really showing the longevity and what this project is trying to achieve here.
Yeah, so we're there for the long term.
Yes, exactly.
Last question. It's more for the developing. It looks like they want to point it more towards the developer side of the company. As a developer, what is the most important utility of Reflecto to keep the volume? And also, I would say increase the volume.
I mean, I wouldn't differentiate them. And that way, I think all utilities are important. Gasless wallet, IMANU integration, APIs, and then so on. So again, it also falls down on marketing as well. So we just need to make sure to market those utilities properly and in the best way possible. I think that that's key. And obviously to make sure that those applications are done correctly, that the code is well written and so on. So I think that those are some important aspects when it comes to building all of those utilities, not just development projects, also games and so on. So yeah, I wouldn't say that one would bring more volume than the other. So I think all of them are important, at least to us. So we'll see. And the gasless wallet is obviously the first one that it's coming out of those planned utilities, and we'll see how it goes.
Great answer. That wraps up all of the questions that have been pre-submitted to the team.
Sounds
Great.
good.
We probably have some people from the community that still have some questions. We're listening. If some people have questions. Charlie?
Not necessarily a question, just a comment with the layman's terms as we try and get in people unfamiliar to crypto. I just know when I try and get people unfamiliar in, there's so many acronyms, it's like speaking a different language. I think the key has to be very basics, telling them what it is before we start using acronyms, and really a beginner's roadmap.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what we're trying to, well, not we're trying, that's what we'll do. It's basic, just some like API. What means API? What means ROI? ROI means revenue on investment. Return on investment, sorry. So we'll do like tutorial, and it's going to be explained, and it's going to be explained easily that anyone can understand what it means. The world is a big place. There's a lot, like in the study that I did, almost 50% of the holders in crypto are gamers. So we need to target everything that we can. Like the way that we're going to explain, it's going to reflect Reflecto.
Yeah, I think that key thing here is to attract more newbie investors, people who are not necessarily gamers, who are not tech savvy. That would help a lot. And obviously 3% of the world investing in crypto, that's just not even a lot. So we're still early in every possible sense. So just imagine how these things will explode, like when more people start getting into crypto and the world itself opens to crypto.
Understanding the blockchain.
Yes, because I've talked to many people here in Montenegro as well. People are interested and keen to invest in Reflecto and many other tokens, but they're just not sure how to do that. It sounds so complex, and I think that our educational content and videos will address that and help people a lot if they're willing to invest in Reflecto and any other token they want to invest. So, yeah, we're going to do our part. We'll educate people as well and just keep everything simple, because I know that I've been in the tech world, IT world for the past 10 years or so, and we developers just tend to get lost. Like when it comes to using techie terms, you just try to explain certain things to people, and just all of a sudden, hey, maybe that person doesn't understand what API is. So I just need to make it more simple to them and find something that's some sort of an analogous term to APIs, for instance, and so on. So I think that's important. So I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, and then just a follow-up question, if I can. What about staking options? Are we looking at that where we can stake and get more Reflecto, or any of those options with the gasless wallet or any future utility?
Yeah, I think that's an option as well.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, listening.
I was hoping that we could onboard a YouTuber with daily videos. I was wondering if that's in the marketing. Somebody bigger, like Crypto Control, somebody of that nature, because that really helped EGC out tremendously with a lot of new holders. I think YouTubers are key to marketing right now. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. We're in contact with some people right now in the YouTube, and we're also going to implement our own channel with our small video. That's going to help a lot because in marketing, we have a saying that it's called KISS. It's keep it simple and stupid. And that's what the tutorial is going to be about. It's going to be simple. It's going to be so easy to understand that that's what we need to implement. That's what the tutorial video will be about. So everybody can understand what's the blockchain, what's crypto, what's NFTs, what's all that.
And I think that will be beneficial for us as a project, as a Reflecto token, because people will want to maybe find certain content on YouTube by typing in what's blockchain, and our video might pop up, and then it will open them with different kinds of possibilities, maybe to invest in Reflecto. So it's kind of all interconnected. So yes, I think those kind of videos will help us with our SEO. So people will visit our pages, our official websites, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and so on. So I think it's very beneficial, and it's not super hard to make those kind of videos, and it doesn't take a lot of our time. So yeah, I think that would be helpful.
Yeah,
to us.
But it's all going to come out to the market. It's called a funnel marketing technique. It's all that everything, all the marketings, the ads, the video that we'll do will all come to lead to Reflecto.
Exactly.
That's the marketing that we're going to use. Do we have another question? Going once, going twice. Oh,
hello, guys.
Evil Monkey. Yep.
I have a question. Sorry.
Hello.
Do you guys? How is the gas wallet going to help with volume? You mentioned already that all the tokens will be able to be included in it. How does that going to benefit Reflecto if we add other tokens and they were able to, do the transaction gasless as well?
I think it's a unique concept in regards. There aren't a lot of, I'm not sure if any gasless wallet applications out there on the web. So I think that's the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to marketing that project. It's kind of unique in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's simple to use, it's going to attract more people.
And yeah,
I
like
remember when
application.
Yeah, I remember
like
I was.
okay.
Oops, sorry.
No worries. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I'll jump
so
in after.
It's also it will look like a traditional application, web application. So it will be very easy to use. Even people who are new in the crypto space will be easily to use that wallet. So I think that's unique about this.
So basically right now when people want to use different kinds of wallets, they need to install either a Chrome extension, browser extension for instance, MetaMask, or maybe a mobile application. And it's kind of different approach to it as opposed to just regular web applications that most people got used to it. So I think it's also beneficial for newbies, for people who got used to just typing in their email address and logging into it and just kind of swapping those tokens. And on top of that, it will be gasless, will be beneficial for Reflecto. We just need to make sure that we do it right. And obviously we have finalized a lot of tasks in regards to that gasless wallet. So I think I can proudly say that we are on the right track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's going to be simple. That's going to attract people because it's going to be simple. I remember when I started crypto, to get crypto, you needed to know someone that was into crypto and he was buying the crypto for you and sending it to you because it was so complicated. And I'm saying not just long ago. I remember when I was in the first buyer for SafeMoon. It took me a week to figure out how to buy SafeMoon because it wasn't nowhere. So it's changing. The crypto world is changing fast, and we're going there. We're going to be easy to work with.
Yes, and we just want to make sure that that process of using our applications is straightforward and simple.
Thank you, guys.
Right.
You're welcome, and thank you for your support.
And your video, Evil Monkey did a video on YouTube.
Thank you, guys.
You can go like his videos. Do we have another question?
I have a quick question.
Going once, going twice.
Hey, just a quick question. So just trying to understand, Eric and Tyler, your experience in social media marketing and how you're going to apply that for this. So I think communication and marketing is critical for our success going forward. So
I think for myself, it's really just helping with the strategy around marketing, the planning, the timing, and the communications around such. We are really, as I said earlier, we are really forming a real company here, a real team with reporting structures and making sure that essentially from all departments and in the case of your question in regards to marketing, streamlining communications, really optimizing strategy and workflow to ensure that, projects are really hitting those milestones. That question is more directed for Eric though, so I'll let him kind of take the floor.
Yes. So that's it. So we need a nice plan. It's always, marketing needs a plan. It needs to be structured. It needs to be addressed to get the right audience. So it takes some time. I've been working on it. There's a lot of study to understand who's in, who invests in crypto, how to get more people, the ads, everything. Everything's very crucial because we're gonna spend our money, and every penny needs to be spent wisely. We won't do ads that just gonna throw there and they'll bring nothing. Everything's gonna be targeted for a reason. If we're doing a tutorial on something and we talk about KuCoin, well, you're gonna go on KuCoin and there's gonna be an ad also that's gonna be there, a banner. So everything's gonna be it's gonna be a big wheel. That's the marketing that we're gonna use.
Can I ask Evil Monkey a question?
You want to ask Evil Monkey a question?
I was hoping he could do
Yeah.
more daily videos of Reflecto, like what's his thoughts and opinions on Reflecto, and Gasless wallet thoughts and opinions, different videos about different things. I really don't care about charts. I really don't care about numbers because we're here for the long term. At the end of the day, we're gonna go where we go. It doesn't matter. Price doesn't matter right now. What matters is people's thoughts and opinions on our project. And the more videos, the better on just stuff like that. It just brings in more hype, brings in more customers, brings in more holders.
Yeah, absolutely. And the most important, like you're saying, the price, it doesn't really matter at the end. It's the volume. It's the volume that we want to see. More volume that we have. Just an example. If you put $1,000 in Reflecto, okay, whatever the price of Reflecto, if we get $1 million transaction per 24 hours, at the end of the month, you're gonna make $160 profit. on your $1,000 investment. So 160 at the end of the year, it's going to be 2,400 times 3, because we got BUSD, Sheba, and EVERGROW. So you're going to make like $6,000 on your $1,000 investment if we get volume. And this is just like, if Sheba goes up or EVERGROW goes up, you're just increasing your portfolio and your value. So volume is important.
Something?
Yes, Mary?
I'm sorry. You go ahead, finish your thought. I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
Oh, I was going to mention that, the team is spending money on marketing is fine and dandy, but we should not underestimate the grassroots activity of the community. That's very important as well. So if everyone who holds Reflecto wants to see volume and wants to see growth, we should also participate. So go to Twitter, click on that little bell on the top, and then click on all tweets so you get notified every time they tweet. Go ahead and like and retweet. And then we also have to get involved.
As a community.
As a community, we can't just rely on the team to spend money for marketing. So the more we're involved, the more volume and growth we will see.
But there's the marketing part also that's important, because we need to give you guys material, and by giving like an ad or something, it's easier to share. So it's all a wheel. It's all like marketing's important, community's important, everything's important.
Absolutely. I represent 45 other investors that I brought to Reflecto. One of the way, and these are more older generation, they don't have a good understanding of what blockchain and crypto is. So I have came up with a simple explanation for them. I told them, if you put your money in the bank and open up a CD, how much would you get in a year? Literally nothing. Literally nothing, because of the interest rate is so low. You put your money here, there's a 10 years lock, your money is safe. And then do the math, how much money would you make on top of when the coin grows? So we should pinpoint the positive reasons of why you should hold Reflecto, and then put the message out. So everyone should get involved.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. It's a passive income. That's Reflecto.
I think
I'm not scared. Like seriously, I'll tell you, I have $11 in my bank account. I have nothing. I'm into crypto. I have crypto. And I live well.
Yeah, I think that's also a good idea for social media posts, emphasizing how much money you'll make in the long run, considering that the contract is locked for 10 years. So I think that's a good idea as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to give material to share.
Yes, exactly. And
I actually just put up a tweet a few minutes ago. I said, Reflecto has 10 years lock on their liquidity pool. How many other projects can you name that has 10 years lock?
None that I can think of.
I just put up that tweet. So let's see how many projects will come and say they do.
That's good. Thank
Sorry, my dog needs attention.
Hello, doggy.
She's into crypto also.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Do we have another question?
Yeah, hi. Just a question. With the Gasless wallets, is there going to be any credit cards or debit cards that's coming out to associate with the Gasless wallets in the future?
We can just smile for now.
Okay. I get you. Nice. Thank you.
We can't reveal everything.
Yeah,
We need
that's
to
right.
keep some things under wraps as well.
Yeah.
So we have more surprises in the future for you guys, so I guess.
I think as a community we'll be very, very happy. So yeah, we're happy now. And you just keep us warning us through these excellent updates. But yeah, like I love the project and it's amazing. So well done, guys.
Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Can I just make
Yes,
another
Charlie?
comment? So one thing with the organic grassroots marketing, I think is very important from a project this young is just making sure that we don't let any of our socials get neglected. I think Reddit's a good example. I wasn't paying attention to Reddit. A lot of FUD went in there, a lot of negativity. And we have somebody from Telegram jump over there and start monitoring it. But that's the first thing people see when they associate with our project. So I think we need to go above and beyond of what the first impression of Reflecto is going to be, no matter where people encounter it.
Yeah, true. But we're right now we've got, I think, I don't think we have a strong community. Like you're saying, I saw that the post, the FUD on Reddit, and I think it was a guy called Mason who jumped in, and we just went over there and tell him that's false and everything. So we got a strong community. Yes, in the future, when we'll grow and have more, we'll need a community manager, that's for sure.
Yes, correct. And shout out to Mason. He's a great guy. Thank you for stepping in. I'm not sure if you're in this AMA session, but yes.
No, he's stuck in traffic. He sent me an email. He's got a blizzard over there. Yeah.
Oh, yikes.
Do we have another question? Well, I can say we have nice volume on the token right now. That's pretty good. I like those green candles.
They're always great, for sure.
Yeah. So that's good. So that's what, like I'm saying, it's when you want to, instead of claim your rewards via our platform, you can just go on KuCoin or on Pancake and just buy a bit more. It's going to increase your volume. I know it doesn't sound 1 billion. It's not much, but imagine if it goes high in the price. You know, I bought SafeMoon, $300, and I had like 10 billion of token. So do the maths. I didn't pay much. So same thing's gonna happen to Reflecto one day. That's for sure. We've got a strong community.
Yeah, and I think that people keep forgetting sometimes that we are still young. We pretty much launched the project on November 15th.
We're not even 3 months.
Yes, exactly. Actually, we turned 2 months yesterday officially. So yeah. It's still early. Some crypto projects have been in the game for the past 7-8 years, 4 or 5, or even much longer than we have. So we just want to make sure that everybody understands that. So that good things don't happen overnight, for sure. When Lambo, I mean, that's a famous catchphrase. I mean, it might happen. You never know. I mean, there's no guarantee for everything in life in general, but I think that a more grounded approach is always appreciated when it comes to investing and just making money overall. So
yeah, it's a passive, it's a passive income. It's the future.
Yes, exactly.
If the volume's there and you've got a nice portfolio, you can literally live out of your reflection.
Yes, exactly. And that's even great when you think of it from a different perspective. You just get to focus on doing like different kind of things that you really love if you just make enough money off of Reflecto. I mean, that's just amazing what crypto world has brought to the world overall. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we don't have any more questions, or do we?
Yeah,
I've got
Chris?
a question. Yeah. First of all, I just want to say, hey, welcome, Tyler. I'm excited about you being on the team, and also Vlad, Zell, Eric. I just want to tell you guys appreciate all the hard work you guys are doing. I know we don't get to talk to you guys every minute of every day in the community and on Telegram and stuff, but I know you guys are working hard, and I think me and the community all appreciate that. One of the things I had for Eric was to kind of coincide with the marketing we're doing with the Gasless wallet coming out and KuCoin and all of that. Is there any way that we can do some sort of a sweeps or something like that for shilling, or somewhere where we can get the community to be bringing in new people into our Telegram, new people into the socials, something like that, so that we're just kind of slinging Reflecto all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we did with Sheba. When we started with Sheba, there was like a lot of shilling. That's always helping. Yes, in the marketing plan, there's going to be some material that you guys will be able to use to shill and get some more people. It's very important. It's all part of the marketing. Like I'm saying again and again, it's a funnel. The more we get spread everywhere, we just need the Reflecto logo to get a brand awareness. It's like Nike, McDonald's, everybody knows what the logo is. So we need to share what Reflecto is to the world, and it's going to create a brand awareness, and that's what we need. So when people will think about passive income, they'll see the Reflecto logo.
Guys, are you going to bring some official merchandising that the community can purchase, so we can help show this project for you guys? Because as a community, we're strong, and you got to use us because we're the ones going to help this project. Because we're the developers, and we can shill it for you. So I was just wondering if there's going to be official merchandise that we can purchase ourselves, and then like I said, while we wear it, we're out and about. So I'm located in London, and I'll be happy with my team to go out and start shilling it for you, or do we make our own ones up? So can you clarify a bit on that, or?
Well, if I understand well, you're just asking if we're going to have some merch.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yes, we will. And I'm working with one company in particular that is going to be, it's going to be drop ship. So it means that we don't need to buy 10,000 t-shirts just to sell them. You're going to be able to buy one t-shirt. And also we're going to be, the guy that we're working with is going to be also be able to do customized t-shirts. So you can send directly your logo, your design that you want, your name it, and they're going to be able to do it. And there's something I can't say, but with the merch and the t-shirt, there's going to be something that's going to be added that no one is doing right now.
Great, because some of my people that because I've got a group, and I kind of one of the reflectors is what heavily is invested with amongst the group. So we thought about like creating our own kind of merchandise and with QR codes that will take you straight into the website just by scanning, or basically using something along those lines, etc. Just think outside the box and be a bit unique. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, I love QR code. They are good. They're a good marketing strategy. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's all I got to ask for. Thank you.
All right. Welcome. Thanks. Do we have other questions?
Hey, guys, I have a small question to ask if there's still time. I know you guys mentioned about the requirements for the listing. Do you guys still working on that? I mean, it's still the same requirement, so we can get listed with the working tokenomics?
On centralized exchange?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we are working on that. We need volume also to get on certain exchange. There's some exchange that we don't need that much volume. I'm in contact with a couple. We just want to make sure that we target the right. There's some CAX, so centralized exchange, that I don't think they're going to attract the volume that we need. So we just have to be careful with the centralized exchange that we need to select. We don't want to burn ourselves also. So everything, we need to do a lot of study to be on the right exchanges.
Okay, thank you.
A quick question. Just yes, wondering, does the volume, like let's say you need 1 million volume daily for Reflecto to be listed on a CX, does that volume need to be over a certain time span? Like you need to keep up the volume over a week or a month, or how does that work? Like, well, when you reach 1 million volume, how are they going to accept us, or?
Yeah, sorry for interrupting you, Eric. I just wanted to add something in regards to that question. I think that one thing that is important to mention, I think we did mention that multiple times during previous AMAs, that we can list the token like even today. But the most important thing here is that you want guys have tokenomics support via that exchange. So basically, let's say we list a token on Bitmart. You will be able to buy it on Bitmart, for instance, but unfortunately, you will have to take the token off of Bitmart to claim your reward. So it's a kind of complex process for you, our community members, and we just want to make sure that the exchange supports and will support our tokenomics before we proceed. And one of the exchanges did kind of accept that, but like Eric said, we need to hit the volume first before tokenomics support is enabled for us as well, because that exchange supported tokenomics for SafeMoon only so far, because they need to do their own work, implement features on their end before it's 100% working. Otherwise, I don't see a reason why would we list a token on a centralized exchange if you guys cannot just claim your rewards over there, because the process itself is more complex that way without tokenomic support, obviously. Yeah, I guess you can.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, because I mean, if you're buying it over there, you wouldn't be paying any tax, so then that means you're getting the token cheaper than everybody else. Exactly. So.
Yeah, and like EVERGROW had some sort of issue in regards to that. They list their token on one of the major exchanges. I think it was Bitmart. I'm not sure which one. And most of their investors, I think, freaked out when they realized that they cannot claim rewards via Bitmart, for instance. So it was rocky for them. So we just want to make sure not to repeat the same scenario for us. So yeah.
Nothing to add on that. That was clear.
Good.
Do we have other questions? Oh, we've got Shola there. Hi, Shola. Shola is one of our dev.
Yeah. Hi, Shola.
Hello, Shola.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm great.
Thank you, Shola.
Do we have other questions? Going once, twice.
Hey guys, I got a question.
Yep.
Just popped in here. I don't know if you guys went over it or not. Just got out of a nasty storm. I was thinking in terms of the DEX. I don't know if you guys have put any thought into having a DEX that has kind of sex capabilities, like market and limit orders. I know of one crypto that is toying with the possibility of coming out with their own DEX that has market and limit orders, which basically, a lot of people use the SEX because they have that capability. So if we had some capability like that built into our decks, I think that would bring a lot of traffic, and maybe even take some of the people that are going to Bitmart and stuff like that. Anyway, just I didn't know if you guys have thought about that possibility and if it is possible.
No, we haven't really thought about that. I think that that's an interesting idea for sure, and I think that that could be possible. Also, could you share? Can you share some links where you found that, so maybe we can look into that as well? That would be useful.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll forward you the crypto that's pushing it.
Oh, there's Mason. There you go.
That's me.
That was Mason. Yep. So you were stuck in a blizzard.
Yeah, man, I made it through though.
That's good to hear.
All right, guys, that was it. Last thing, you guys are going to be recording this. I'd like to do a recap afterwards, but obviously I missed most of it.
Yeah, it's being recorded. We'll post it on YouTube and share the link as soon as we get the recorded link from Telegram.
Right on, man. Appreciate you guys.
Okay.
Thank you, Mason, for your work. It's you're doing great work for the community.
Appreciate you guys, man. We're all in it.
Likewise.
Do we have other questions? No. All right. So I'll think we'll wrap up. So guys, it was nice again to do an AMA with you. You're a great community, and I will say it again and again. I think we have the greatest community. Everybody supports everyone, and you take time to. I see a lot of question on Telegram and on other Twitter, and you all take the time to reply to the community. That's going to generate volume. It's helping the future. So thanks again, guys. So we'll continue working for you guys. If you have any question, we're easily reachable on the social media. I'm always on Telegram and on Twitters. And so it was nice meeting you guys.
Nice talking to you guys. And I think this is our longest AMA.
Yep. Yeah, because my dog is wants attention right now.
He's getting impatient, huh? Okay, guys, thank you for your support. Much appreciated, and we'll keep you posted in regards to Reflecto. So thank you again.
Thank you, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.